Hi there, how are you? I hope you're good and blessed. I am by God's grace. So if you clicked on this video, I understand that you want to know more about atopic dermatitis / eczema, and you also want to understand how I managed to put mine under control. I don't think it's cured. Numerous articles that I read did not say that eczema has a cure. It's an allergic reaction. It can be induced by anything, literally anything. It can be that you're reacting to the type of clothing that you're wearing. It can be that you're reacting to a certain detergent in the house. It can be that you are reacting to a certain plant. You can react to anything. That is what an allergic reaction is. It's just that over time it gets severe. I'm sitting here at 2, I still don't know what induces my eczema. So I'm going to portion this video into 3 parts. The first part is going to be how I found out that I have eczema. That would be when the doctor diagnosed me for the first time. The second part is going to be the medication that I used, that I was trialing to find out if it can make me better. And the third part is going to be the medication that actually made me better. The reason why I'm portioning it like that is because I actually want you to save money from using useless medication. Yes, I understand that we're different people and our allergic reaction might actually be induced by numerous peculiar things. However, I do think that there is certain medication that I found completely useless, and I would not even suggest or advise somebody to actually go for. So the first part is going to be how I found out that I have eczema. So let me take you back. I'm 25 years old and this is 2026 September. I'm turning 26. I was born in 2000. In the year 2023, I was 23 years old. At the time, I was at the Valley University of Technology. I had finished my course, which was analytical chemistry at the university, and at this time I was looking for the in-service training. In this year, I struggled so much to find the in-service training, and around September, I was just at rest, chilling, minding my business, and just pretty much relaxing. I wasn't doing much. And it was around September, I woke up one random day and I found that I have small pimples around my hands, the upper part of my hand, which would be here, around here, not up there, down there. I found that I have small pimples. I did not pay much attention to it and I thought it's something that's going to pass, and therefore I went on with my day. To my surprise, as the day progressed, I could see that these pimples were actually spreading into now larger and wider areas of my body. So I got concerned. I called my parents. My parents live in the northwest. I called my parents to tell them what was going on, and they too told me, just chill, we'll see what happens and where this leads to. Indeed, I did that. There was no problem. I think the day went by. The following day, I woke up and these pimples now had water inside. Mind you, at this time, there was no itchiness, there was no dryness, it was nothing. There was no pain, there was nothing, I even forgot that there was something going on around my hands because it was just pimples. Now the following day having water inside, nothing much, no itchiness, no pain, like I'm saying. And therefore, I still chilled out. I did not do much about it, and even then I was not panicking. I just simply kept on taking pictures and videos to send to my parents just to keep them updated about what's going on. Lo and behold, I think 2 weeks from 2 weeks is actually a long time. I think maybe on the 4th or 5th day, that disappeared on its own. I did not use anything. I did not go to a doctor. I did not do anything, and I completely forgot about it. So when it went out, in fact, when it went away on its own, I completely forgot about it and I continued with my life as well. This was in 2023. 2024 September, it came again, and at this time it was pretty harsh. It started on my arms again, and then it attacked the upper part of my body, around the armpits, around my boobs, even somewhere here. That is the part that it attacked, and I could see that, okay, now this is getting too much. Now it's starting to be itchy, it's starting to get dry and all of that. And now I was concerned to understand, okay, what is going on. It's at this time that I went to numerous GPs. I was just going to Vanderbilt Park in town, going to one GP to the next, and pretty much all of them suggested one thing, they were saying just use aqueous cream, use aqueous soap, and you're gonna be fine. And that's what I did. I went out, you know, I would walk into a pharmacy or Clicks, buy aqueous cream, buy as well as its aqueous soap, and I bathed with that, but nothing changed. Therefore, I got worried and worried and worried, and anxiety and stress now started building up. That is when I went to see a dermatologist. Specifically, this would be the Mediclinic in Vereeniging. I made an appointment with a dermatologist. Indeed, we got through with a consultation, and guys, it was a long time ago. I really don't remember how much I paid. I really don't remember how much the medication was, but let's say in total 1.5 with consultation plus the medication, because I know that it used to be pretty expensive. He diagnosed me. He did say that what I have is eczema. Even other doctors would say, we think this is eczema, and he also put a stamp to it to say this is eczema. That was the first time that I was actually diagnosed to say, okay, whatever you have is called eczema. But don't worry, don't panic, everything's gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine. He too went on to prescribe medication that I don't remember if at the time I took a picture, but if that's the case, I will try insert it. But look, I don't remember the specific medication that a specific doctor prescribed. What I will do is I will insert all of the medication that I was using along the video, so that you can use the type of medication that I was using. Okay, this then would be 2024 when I was first diagnosed as eczema, and I had consulted with a dermatologist. I even said to my parents that, listen, I'm doing this to actually put my mind at ease. Now that I know that it's eczema and they're saying it's an allergic reaction, I think I will stop panicking. Whenever it's there, I will actually stop panicking and just move on with my life, because I know that it's going to clear up. Because remember, that is the trend that it had shown me over a period of time, that it comes, it clears, it comes, it clears. And even then I still had hope that it's going to come and then it's going to clear up on its own and everything's going to be fine. Okay, sharp. That is 2024. Indeed, it came, it cleared on its own. So I think I got relaxed in a sense that I wasn't, even the medication that I was using or the medication that they would prescribe, I wouldn't track it as much, because I knew at the back of my mind that it's gonna come, it's gonna clear, and I'm gonna be fine. Okay, no problem. Last year, which was 2025, I've never seen something like that. I've never went through something like that in my life. It was my first time being sick for 7 months consistently, so no break in between, no getting better, nothing whatsoever. My goodness. Okay, now the year starts, everything is fine. I'm going on with my volunteering journey, which if you want that conversation, we can have it. I'm going on with my volunteering journey. Around winter, I could see that the eczema is back. So now remember, I know it, I know how it looks like. Once that starts in my body, I know, oh my goodness, eczema is back. Around winter, I'd say June, July, it starts. I could see that it's back. But even then, I was not stressed, because I knew that it's trend. It comes, it clears, it comes, it clears. I'm chilling, I'm having the best time of my life. I'm like, you're here, but I know you're gonna leave. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. Guys, come August 2025. Ha! I've never suffered like that in my life. I've suffered before with situations that were happening. I've never suffered physically like that in my life. My life was deteriorating right in front of my eyes. I've never experienced something as painful as that. Anyway, let me give you a rundown. Now it's August, the year is 2025. I even started a new job. I'm thinking to myself, my life is actually about to get better, but God said, not now, Danami, not now, clearly, not now. The eczema is back. It started on my hands. The hands is the part that it attacks the most. It starts on my hands. The itchiness is out of this world. I will insert pictures of I will insert pictures of how I looked like in August 2025. Guys, I had blisters, so I had a lot of wounds, and it had water. I could not even twist a face towel when bathing. Bathing was, it was a huge problem, you know. When I twist a towel, I would be like, I'd say it was bad. I'm gonna insert a picture. It was really bad. That went on, guys, for such a long time. In between, I'm using medication. When somebody says try this ointment, I'm running. When somebody says try this cream, I'm running. I did almost everything and anything that you can think of in trying to get this eczema under control last year, but I did not pass. Nothing worked. If anything, it kept on getting worse and worse and worse, up until my skin was so dry that dryness would lead to cuts on my bodies, and those cuts would actually lead into something like a wound, and then the pain, the discomfort that would come with that, guys, that was so bad. My skin complexion, I started getting dark. Look, I'm a dark girl. I love that. My mom is a dark queen. I love that. I love being African. I love being dark. But I'm not dark. I'm a brown. I think it's fair to say I'm a brown skinned girl, not dark. However, I started getting so dark. Guys, my self-esteem, my confidence was below the bottom. It was all the gutter. Guys, I was so shaken. But I kept moving, I kept going. One thing about life, you realize that there's actually no hiding hole. Whatever you're going through, life is still going to force you to navigate that anyway, you know. So indeed, life went on. I used to go to work like that. It was my life. I knew that I have eczema. I look like that. It was at this point that I stopped wearing the short-sleeved clothes because my hands, oh my god, anyone who saw my hands would actually stare. If they're not staring, the brave ones would actually even go on to ask what's going on, you know. People would say, have you tested for HIV? Some people were really very snacks towards me, but fortunately enough, I'm not really somebody who cares a lot about people, and I live my life boldly, child. Like, anytime I get, I'll actually live my life boldly. I'm not even gonna ask for permission to actually live my life. I feel like that is what kept me moving. So wait a minute. So now it's summer, really nothing much is happening. I'm jumping from one medication to the next and nothing is happening. And even my family, I keep updating them, guys, I have eczema, this is bad, and this, that, and the third. I had never taken pictures. I would never take pictures for them to actually show them. So when my parents saw me in December, my mom cried. She said the same thing, that I knew that you had eczema, I knew that you were suffering, but I did not know that it's in this manner. Guys, at this time, we're talking my face used to get swollen. I will insert a picture. This time around, we're talking my face. If not that, guys, everything was going wrong. My complexion darkened. I got swollen. I got pimples. I got break. My hands at this time, I looked like I was burned. Oh, my body, I will insert a picture, the scars on my body, on my feet. Guys, when my mom saw me, she cried. Look, I'm not a mother, and I don't even aspire to be one, but I know that's not the topic for today. But you can imagine, just imagine, think about it. What kind of eczema would it be that makes a mother cry when they see their child? Just try to imagine it. But to help you, actually, like I said, I will insert pictures. Okay, cool. Then fast forward, December ends. I come back on the 29th of December. I had to go to work the following day, which was the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I travel from Northwest. I come to Gauteng. When I get to Gauteng, that day I was coming from Northwest, get to my place. Because I traveled, I'm like, let me freshen up, let me shower. That day, when I removed clothes to wrap myself with a towel and go shower, I knew that I had eczema, guys. I knew that I've been suffering, but what I saw that day, I cried. Yo, my goodness, my heart sank. I was in so much pain. I don't think I would find enough words to explain what I felt that day. But fast forward, what actually transpired that day is still something that blows my mind until today. I took out my phone, I pressed a record on camera, and I recorded a video. That video was supposed to come to my YouTube channel because I know that I don't have so many subscribers, and I knew that it's a safe space for me. However, I shot that video talking about my condition, my situation, which is atopic dermatitis / known as eczema. I took a snippet of it, I posted it on TikTok. The video started making rounds because even on that video I broke down. If you want to watch that video, I will leave my TikTok on the description box, and then you can click on the link, it will take you to that video. The video started making rounds, people liked, people reshared, people commented, it started gaining traction, it landed on the FYP. Basically we can call it mini trend. It was mini trending, and numerous people reached out to me even via WhatsApp, because at the time the account that I was using on TikTok was a business account, and therefore there was WhatsApp number there. People reached out to me, obviously offering different kinds of help and all of that. Therefore, how did I kill or manage to put this under control? Amongst people who wanted to help me, there was a particular lady by the name of Sister Maureen. I saw her comment. I think she had commented under one of my videos to say, can anyone who know her please give me her numbers? So I immediately contacted her, and then we started chatting. But fast forward, she dropped me a medication named Ilusan. I will also insert a picture. That medication actually helps me a lot with dryness, with combating dryness. I always make a scenario of, you know how you feel like after showering and then you take a long time without creaming your body and applying any sort of lotion on your body. You know how you feel like. I used to get dry to that point that my body felt like that every time, but worse, having applied something, you understand? So when I say that medication indeed truly helps me combat dryness, I'm not even playing, guys. For the first time in a long time, after using that medication, because it dropped on the 2nd of January, I was so excited to bath because I knew that at least it's going to relieve that hectic dryness in my body. So that is what happened. I used Ilusan, and I got, well, I think this video is going to be long. This is going to be part 1. Let me cut it, make a part 2 of now a breakdown of talking about the medication that actually now helps me, because I feel like that is a conversation on its own. It needs its own video so that we can get to the extensiveness and the timelines, and when I started seeing changes, and when I could feel that this is going to help, or I don't like that one, or even the changes that I made when it comes to my diet and all of that. I really genuinely feel that needs a video on its own. So I will come back with the part 2, guys. Please bear with me. I genuinely thought I was gonna make one long video, but I can see that if now I'm on 18th minute, it's not gonna work. See you on part 2.